Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So I'm going to do a special video for you all. If you recall or just don't know, I made a video where I was explaining why some people had Kyrie EX equipped despite her being useless as a friend medal. It was because they were doing it for the music. So as an example, I played my Illustrated Roxas to try to demonstrate why they would do that because of the music, because Illustrated Roxas has some amazing music. That being said, we're going to do the same thing now, but I'm actually giving you a warning this time. So what you need to do is, as soon as I finish talking, you're going to want to turn the volume up to where you can hear it, because thanks to Eternia, quite a bit ago, I finally got my volume perfect to where it's not too loud, it's not too quiet. The only real problem is occasionally my mic will pop, especially if I'm saying words that start with P or have P in them, or sometimes even B. That's the only problem, but I really can't help that no matter how far away I am from the mic. But thanks to her, my audio is more or less perfect. With that being said, it's going to be quieter, more quiet, whatever, than my voice. So to counterbalance that, you're going to want to turn the volume up, and do not, whatever you do, do not look away from the screen, especially if you have headphones on, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to rapidly tap my screen. I'm going to try not to use my nails, but I'm going to rapidly tap the screen so that when you start seeing those motes of light appear in rapid succession, that means I am about to talk and you need to turn your volume down. So don't look away, pay attention. So with that being said, I'm going to move forward now. Feel free to turn your volume up and pay attention. Okay, that was your warning. So you see why I just had to share that with you all. That metal, I would think is good. I really like the music for it, for Illustrated Neku right here. That's another thing. I usually don't pay attention to the metal's names, but the abilities. So that's why, for example, I call the World of Chaos World of Darkness. Like, I knew the name. It's just World of Chaos. I mean, see? It's just that the World of Darkness, for some reason, is the first thing that popped in my mind. I guess because Ansem is all about darkness. So I completely, it just overrid my thought. But yeah, anyway, I don't pay attention to their names, just their abilities. But with that being said, I just had to share that medal, if, like I said, for no other reason than the music. But with that being said, of course, I'm not going to make an entire video just for that. We're actually going to do something. I just wanted to show you all that for either you hopefully never heard it before, because then that would just be so awesome if I was able to show you that medal and you never heard how bumping those beats were. So that was pretty cool. Or for those of you who might have seen them but didn't really bother listening to the music, hope you enjoyed it. Or for those of you who have, well, there you go. You got to enjoy it just a little bit more. So with that being said, I will go in here to show you what the attack looks like. And I am officially high enough to where I cannot do one. Well, no, let me not say that, because I say officially like I know. It's just that by the time I get to the end of this round, I'm going to be KO'd by I believe it's the Healing Heartless, the giant one with like the wings. And I honestly don't remember. That just shows you how bad it is. Another thing is I have, for those of you who didn't know, here's the attack, by the way, and I'll finish what I was saying. I kind of like it because it's like warping slashes, but I like how the colors are yellow and blue because it makes me think of, and I don't know the name, but of the Neku, Joshua, and I cannot remember the girl's name, I'm sorry, where their attacks were like that. They were like blue and yellow, and they like removed status effects and did damage, that kind of thing. I used to rock that metal, but anyway, that's what it makes me think of. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but I like that. Anyway, by the time I get to the end of this, I'll be KO'd by the Healing Heartless, and I honestly don't know, because I haven't been paying attention, is that, like, if I get KO'd and second chance activates, does that still count as one turn? I'm going to say it doesn't. I don't know, because, I mean, it makes me think of Cloud, but I don't remember if I saw one turn triumphs when I beat him after he, after second chance activates, so I honestly don't know. I also have a bad memory, so that's partially why I don't remember. So even if I was paying attention, I've already forgot. With that being said, I don't know if when I get to the Heartless and it KOs me, if it'll be a one-turn triumph or not, even if second chance activates. But I just wanted to say that because that just shows that, oh, okay, well, it was even sooner than I thought. So there's that. And no second chance, but that's fine. I'll keep trying until I finish the round off. Maybe even fight Cloud again, just to make the video a little bit longer, because like I said, as eager as I was to show off that medal with the music, I didn't want to just make it like, here's the music for this medal, and I'm not striking anyone who's done it, but here's the music for this medal. Okay, there you go. See you later. I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to have you guys, at least see something. With that being said, I have not put anything on him. What I want to do, but at the risk of being wrong, what I want to do is put on an attack boost 4 max Lux Plus on him. I have one attack boost 5, but I was going to use that on him, honestly, but then I said no, at the risk of wasting it, I won't do that. But I'm pretty sure Eternia is going to comment on it just because I brought it up, but she did tell me that putting that on Ventus was not, she didn't say this because she's too sweet for that, but essentially she said that that was not a very smart idea. So at the risk of doing that again, I'm actually going to wait to see what she has to say about it, but I want to use that medal. And the fact that it's already 3-orbed, meaning to me it's average strength, I am going to use him. It's just I don't know what to put on him. Like I said, I want it to be what I just said. If not that, then at the very least attack boost 5. But then again, that could probably be a waste. So I don't know. She'll get back to me about that, I'm sure. Now about the Sora and Riku EX medal. I believe that's what it is. That one is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna have to go for you first. I can already tell about that. I'm gonna have to go for him first. But that's kind of unfortunate because, oh man, we are still reeling from the Kyrie EX and the fallout from that. And there's some various rumors going around, like we're going to merge with the Japanese and all be one app, which I think would be cool, provided, it's still in English for me so I can understand what's going on. And then some would say something like how that's not necessarily going to happen. It's just that they're trying to catch us up to be just 1 month behind Japanese. I keep saying Japanese, but the reason why I correct myself on that is because it makes it sound like I'm talking about just the Japanese when I'm obviously not. I mean the Japanese version, because again, obviously only the Japanese aren't the only ones playing the Japanese version. Eternia, I'm fairly certain, isn't Japanese and she has it. I know for a fact I'm not, and I have it. So just for the sake of future, no, I'm not trying to be that way. I'm just trying to make a point here. The Japanese version, okay? I'm probably not going to correct myself again. Next time I say Japanese, I'm going to leave it alone. I just want to set that in stone right now. Anyway, as I was saying, with the Japanese version, they believe we'll just be 1 month behind them. I honestly don't know. And truthfully, I don't care. The only thing I care about is I don't want this game to die. As I've mentioned before, it seems like every game, literally every game I love that involves multiplayer, either they do something to it to where I can't play it anymore, a la Final Fantasy 14, or or they will just straight up close the server. Like I mentioned earlier, how I've waited longer for things and then they just be canceled anyway. I didn't mean cancel like I canceled a pre-order. I mean canceled as in the game servers were shut down, like White Knight Chronicles 2, and I think maybe White Knight Chronicles. I never went back to the first one after the second, but I know for a fact North America White Knight Chronicles servers got shut down. Resistance 2, as amazing as that game was, it got shut down. One of my gaming regrets is that I never played the Medic because it was kind of like too much responsibility for me back then. But then again, in retrospect, as well as after I learned just how easy it could have been and how valuable it would have been, because I've been in teams where no one had a medic at all, or I was the last one standing. I played Special Ops, by the way. I was the Spec Ops. Or I was like the last one standing, but I couldn't revive anyone or keep anyone else alive, things like that. So that's one of my gaming regrets about that game is I never played the Medic. And I never can now because the servers are gone. They're shut down and they're never coming back. So that is that kind of thing. Is that kind of situation. I do not want that to happen to this game. I cannot stress that enough how much I don't want that to happen. It's not even, oh, you just started YouTube, so naturally you'll feel bad about that. No. It's because it's a Kingdom Hearts game. I've made some new friends on it. Eternia, like I said, had gotten me into Final Fantasy 14. One of the main reasons I still played that game was because of her. And then even after I couldn't play that anymore, like I told you, it's a common theme with the games that I like. She helped get me into this game. And then she helped me get 20 subscribers and giving me advice and tips and whatnot. So naturally, I don't want all that to go to waste. That's why it's a big deal to me. That's all I want. If we do end up merging with the Japanese version, okay, cool. Just, don't make everything in Japanese so I can understand, because that would arguably be worse to me, because it's like I don't understand what's going on anymore. Like, you already see how bad my memory is, so it's not like I'm going to remember where every single option or what everything does what is. I need to see what it says to understand. So I'm hoping if we do merge with them, that doesn't happen. And of course, if we don't, that's fine too. But like I said, the main thing I want is that the game doesn't get so broken that either they shut down the servers. I keep calling them servers. Sorry if that's the wrong term. But if they shut down the servers and, no one can play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross with each other anymore. Or the game becomes so broken because of Kyrie EX showing up as early as she did that no one bothers to play anymore. So that's my number one concern. I don't care about the merging unless, we can still see it in English. But like I said, ultimately, I just don't want the game to die. That's my sole desire for this game, is that it doesn't die. Now, with all that being said, the reason why it's such a big deal is because, again, we're still recovering from the whole Kyrie EX fiasco. And apparently, there's a rumor going around about the Smitty method, I believe. I think that's what it's called. I cannot recall well enough what exactly that is, but I know it's kind of like basically the developers, whatever you want to call them, had put in a special algorithm that favored people who were got the medal early. I think, say for example, if you were streaming or happened to just be recording, waiting for Kyrie EX, and you pulled for her, chances are you were not going to get her at all, versus people who just happened to wake up early and see that the reset came and that she was here. Those of you who had your app turned off and then logged in and got everything, or even more than that, had the app turned off, logged in, got the jewel reward and saw Kyrie EX was here, leave, close the app, then come back, had a better chance of getting Kyrie EX. Now, if they're doing all of that, then, well, yeah. So, with that being said, that's why it's such a big deal that they are here so early. Because, again, most people are recovering from Kyrie EX. But with all that being said, I think I'm going to challenge Cloud one more time, because I know he's coming up. And then whether he beats me or not will determine if I end the video right there, because I pretty much said everything I needed to say. I don't want this video to go on too long. As a matter of fact, as much as I want to fight Cloud, I'll just go ahead and end it now because, again, I don't want this video to be too long. The main thing I wanted was to show you all that awesome music. I've done that, and I don't want this to go on any longer than it is. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave Cloud hanging for a bit. Oh, well, I'll be dogged. It's not Cloud. Wow, that has not happened in a while. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that music as much as I did, and I did think it was kind of cool that I just happened to be wearing Neku's outfit roughly around the time he showed up. And by the way, that was not planned. That's why if you look really closely, you can see I'm not wearing his exact outfit. It's because I wanted to add my own little touch to it, because I do like his attire. I just wish I could probably like dye the colors differently, but oh well, be that as it may. I just thought that was pretty neat how I'm wearing something similar to him, and then I get his medal, and then how great that music is. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. I hope you share my love for this game, that if you remotely care, you don't want it to die. It probably won't. They probably won't shut down the servers, but you know it is entirely possible for people to just stop playing the game if they keep doing what they're doing with Kyrie EX, if you catch my drift. But thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.